You see, here's the thing about the SA education system. I'm sure there's nice things to say about it. I'm sure there's a dozen of nice things to say about the SA education system. But it becomes a problem when you start saying so many nice things about it, you start dismissing the actual bad stuff going on within it. It's like an onion. There's just layers and layers and layers to this rabbit hole you guys call the SA education system. It's gone so far south we don't know what's north anymore in terms of the SA education system. And since I have assumed you've subscribed by now, I am going to lay some gospel on all you beautiful people on exactly why you should be concerned about your children's education and yours too, if you're a student or someone currently learning right now. So allow me to put y'all on game real quick. Right, so let's begin. We're gonna scratch out the fact that the dropout rates in this country in terms of high school and varsity is higher than it ever was, right? Perhaps not higher than it ever was, perhaps where I looked at was not accurate enough, but you can definitely agree that it's higher than it's ever been in a very long time. You can also agree with me on the fact that one of the reasons the youth are so unemployed is because they lack skills. They lack fundamental skills required for them to actually get a job around here. I know it's crazy, but that's just the truth. Most of the young people you see in this country don't have fuck all. They don't have anything. They don't have the skills to actually get a job. And then they complain about how jobs are scarce. They are scarce and there is corruption, but there's no skills. Is that the problem of the students? No, it is not the problem of the students. In fact, it is the problem of the institutions they were trained in. Because I thought the aim of the institutions was to give the child a skill to make themselves valuable in society. Right. Yeah, that's right. Now you can see I'm putting y'all on game quick. Alright. Damn, it's hot today. So, if you have to blame the school for not giving the child the fundamental skills for them to thrive in the future, then what goes wrong? Why does the child go to school anyway? Why does the child spend 18 years of their life just so that they can be uncertain about the future all the way in the end? It's like you're making a child run the entire race only to start a new one in the end. It's like telling Goku he didn't save the world after he defeated Frieza on planet Namek. It's almost as if when he defeated Frieza, Earth exploded. That's basically the equivalent of what's going on here now. I've got this bottle of water, and you not having a skill is almost as useless as me opening the bottle of water and all the water vaporizing. What was the point of me filling this bottle with water? That's right, there was no. So the question is, who are the people to blame when we don't have the skills or any service or any idea to offer to society? When I say we don't have any idea to offer to society, I'm not saying we dumb or anything. What I am saying is that there are many business-minded people out there. But are they given the opportunities they are meant to be given? No, they're not. I was watching this news article the other day about this guy who is a very clever engineering student, right? I call him an engineering student not because he does engineering, but because of the methods in which he does things and the things he builds. All right, this guy is amazing. He stays in the most rural area you can ever think of. I'm not even talking about your average rural area. I'm talking about severe rural area where you have to go and carry water. Yeah, that type of place. Severe. He goes to where they pile all the garbage and everything the environment and people of the village don't need. He goes there, picks up some things he may use, and builds things off of them. He built his own Porsche out of garbage. That's basically what happened. He built his own Porsche out of garbage. Not only did he do that, let me put you on game. He built a prosthetic arm out of garbage and it moved. He made all of that out of garbage. And here's the thing. Here's the key detail I want you to listen to. All right. When the journalist asks him why he can't take this further, he gave us one reason. He gave the journalist one reason. He said because there's not enough opportunities where I am. And he prays that someday a sponsoring company can come and check it out, all right? He prays. I'm just gonna show you a picture of this guy in case y'all think I'm capping. But you know, the never caps. I never cap ever. I've never capped in any one of my videos, and to prove that, you can watch each and every one of them and tell me if I'm telling lies. So tell me if I'm telling lies when I say the SA education system is failing you. Tell me I'm telling lies if I say the SA education system is worse than it's ever been in a very long time. Perhaps the worst it's ever been in. Tell me I'm telling lies. If I say them reducing the pass mark to 30 to 40% and planning on reducing it further, apparently, is bad. Tell me I'm telling lies when I say it's bad. Tell me I'm telling lies when I say by them doing that, they are reducing the standard of the future. Tell me I'm telling lies when I say they can now allow doctors to perform heart operations with knowing 40% of what they need to know because they're allowed to get 40% in the exams, and that's okay. Would you have to go for a heart operation? Put yourself in a sick person's shoes, right? You gotta go for a heart operation. It's terrible. It's bad. And if you don't do this operation, the chances of you staying alive is bad. You have to go for this operation, right? The doctor shows up and he knows 40% of what he needs to know. He tells you that he got 40% in his final medical exam and he was accepted. They transferred him to your hospital and now he's gonna perform the heart surgery on you. He knows 40% of what he needs to know. So he knows 40% of what he has to do with you. He knows 40% of the symptoms you have. Are you really gonna let that man, that sick man, that average man, he's not even average, that below average man, take care of you? Not even a man, it could be a woman, man or woman. Would you let someone who knows 40% of what they need to know take care of you? Would you let a pilot who knows 40% of what they need to know fly your planes? I thought so. So again, I ask you, tell me I'm telling lies. I've laid the gospel on you.